What's happening, YouTube? You're in the building. The Life Gain Avengers current culture. It's me, that living legend Larry, and he's wearing a very, very nice t-shirt. And if you want one, shoplifegains.com, where you can get the nice and latest apparel that I rock. You can get historically black t-shirts. You can get my gear. Whatever gear you want, you can go find in there, but you won't find Miami Dolphin gear in the store. Living legend Larry.
Does anybody want that anyway?
I do.
Who would buy that?
I do. Me and a
Who
lot
would
of
wear that?
There's a lot of Dolphin Nations fans that will wear it. But man, the way they done in this election, I might have to give my allegiance to somebody else because I'm still frustrated with Florida and Miami in particular.
Both your states just basically just gave up the ghost.
They screwed us, man. They screwed us. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're supposed to have Nita the Diva coming on. She said she was going to hop up here. If she comes, we'll love her. If she doesn't come, we'll still love her. We'll run the show without her. But
we're going to talk about her, though. If she doesn't come on, we're going to talk about her, right?
Yeah, we might throw a joke or two.
Lovingly.
We might
talk
throw
about
a
her
joke
lovingly.
Yeah. We might throw a joke or two at her. But Larry, how you feeling today? How things going?
Man, I'm rocking my life gains because, today I made a move towards a life gain doing those options. So I got some one-on-one financial tutorials going with, but my man right there helping me out get those options going. So we're going to see how it pans out. So I have one in there for a week. I'm going to build that up and see if I can build up my, my brokerage account there and get some more money in it so I can do some bigger and bigger options, and we'll see how it all pans out. So, yeah,
Larry, I got to bring that back, Larry, because when we started going live when the pandemic hit, so many people was hitting me on the email saying I helped them make all this money. Even one of my best friends hit me the other day and said that because of the stock tips I gave them, Larry, in 3 months, they have made $7,000.
Nice.
There she is, ladies and gentlemen. There she is. Nita the Diva is in the building. How you feeling? How you feeling?
We thought we were going to have to talk about
you. I'm doing good. I'm sorry. I was trying to do the internet setup, and I'm like right beside yesterday.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Nita the Diva in the building, and she's shouting out everybody. Be sure to subscribe to her channel. She puts out real good content. I went in there and checked out some of her videos the other day. I had to leave a comment. She did such a good job. I had to leave a comment.
I'm gonna have to go through.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna have to go through there and leave some comments. All kinds of comments, just crazy comments, reckless comments.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. Well,
I might go through there and just leave a whole bunch of lock and key emojis. Sorry, that's for Professor Megram. My bad. My bad.
Here we go already, man. After you tell everybody I'm my brother's keeper and I helped you out today, you're gonna go and do me like that. For real, Larry, you gonna go do me like that? That's messed up.
I told you, man. I told you. It's all love, and the sooner that you recognize that Professor Megram loves her locks and keys, and that Killmonger is the rightful ruler of Wakanda, we will be on the same page entirely.
Here we see, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new, this is all every time he say Killmonger, he's looking for this crap.
Go ahead and burn all that.
My king, we cannot do that. It is our tradition.
When I tell you to do something, I mean that shit. Burn it all!
Yep.
Here.
That's what it is. Burn it all.
Professor Megram.
What's going on, Moochie?
I saw the shout out on
Oh Lord, what's going on, Chris P? Cash Money.
You sent her a happy birthday to Lamar.
I did. I was so happy to say happy birthday to her. She has a special place in this house heart. We enjoy her. And so for that reason, Nita the Diva, you get to pick the first number 1 through 6. Pick a number.
1 through 6. I'm gonna do halfway in 3.
Okay, Nita,
Ooh, I like
pick
that.
3. Larry, you get to go next,
3.
and Moochie, you get the number after Larry.
I'm gonna go with lucky number 6.
Okay, Larry got 6. And birthday girl Moochella, what number you picking? Then we're gonna go ahead and dive on into Nita's pick. And I know how Nita feels about that particular subject.
Mooch.
Okay, well, while Mooch is getting herself together, Nita the Diva picked number 6. And number 6 deals with the vice president elect, ladies and gentlemen, Kamala Harris. There's 2 stories dealing with Kamala Harris. So let's deal with number 1. Now, this will make some of my black sisters out there feel a little vindicated, because we have another situation where Karen was the wife of an exec from Google who had to step down from the school board because his wife was putting out racist stuff about Kamala Harris. And so a sister who happens to be a AKA said this: not only are Karens jealous and extremely insecure, they create the most ridiculous excuses for their low-life behavior. Her comment was disgusting. Unfortunately, women like her would never understand that there are actual women out there that work hard, acquire degrees, and climb the ladder on their own merit rather than ride the blazers of their Google exec husbands. Wow. Nita the Diva, you get first dabs on that one. How do you feel about the husband stepping down because his wife got caught being racist to Kamala Harris? We got that
delay.
Talking about me?
Yeah, it's on you.
I'm sorry, my internet is still going in and out, so yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just kind of like, oh well.
Okay. Short and sweet.
Do what you gotta do, right?
Short and sweet. Larry, I give it to you now.
I'm gonna
He's
say
stepping down. He trying to take his place.
I'm gonna say it's just gonna get more and more ridiculous as this goes on, as her time goes on in office. Not only because she's black, but because she's a woman, and for whatever reason, women seem to hate on each other. They do, and I don't know why, but they hate on each other. And so there's gonna be a lot of women out there saying reckless stuff because either she's a woman, or because she's black, or because she's both. And so I think that all you can really do is just buckle up and hold on, because we're going to see a whole lot more of this, a whole lot more.
Well, if you think about how much of this we saw during Barack Obama and some of the vicious things that they said about Michelle Obama, I mean, this is just par for the course. And I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a chick that worked at the bank in the minority department, ladies and gentlemen. A white chick that worked in the bank at the minority department, who went online and said Michelle Obama looked like a coon monkey, something to that effect, and got caught. And they fired her. Then when they fired her, they realized that this chick had been denying most of the minority loans from going through. So this is an example of when you see this kind of mess, somebody's bold enough to put this out there. What do you think they're doing in their real jobs? If they have a position where they're working with minorities, or in a position where they're working with the public, and the public they're serving is majority minority. So, I mean, I hate that the husband got caught in it because he didn't say it, but it's probably not hard to make an assertion that these conversations go on at home.
You guys, I'll be right.
Oh, take your time. Take your time.
So one reason why I like to see stuff like this happen, where people are forced to resign or they're fired, is on the right, people get all upset and say, "Oh, this is cancel culture. This is wrong. Yada yada yada." But here's the thing: cancel culture is nothing more than what our generation, good old fashioned folks, call accountability. That's it. What these people try and brand as cancel culture is nothing more than good old-fashioned accountability. You say something bad, you do something bad, you have to pay the price for it. It's just that simple. It really is. And nowadays, when you have these brands and these companies that don't want to be associated with racist or bigotry or homophobia or sexism or anything else, because they know that it hurts their profitability, it hurts their bottom line, they are quick to trim that fat. If you go and you act and say things reckless online, then there's a good chance when you're discovered, you're going to get fired. And if you think that you're smart enough to get away with this because you started some little fake account under a fake name, well, you just don't realize there's a whole bunch of really talented internet sleuths out there that will dig up and find out who you are and what you are and expose you. And then there you go. Next thing you know, you're resigning from a school board, or you're getting fired from a company. Or if you're just dumb and you're tweeting it on your public account, then you just end up getting fired. I mean, I remember a few years back, some woman was on a plane. She was about to take off, and somebody said she had some sort of incident, I think, on the plane with someone, and she went off on some racist tangent about somebody, and I think it was a fellow passenger, and it went viral for those few hours while she was in the plane. By the time she landed, getting where she was going, she had been fired. Her job basically tweeted out, she no longer works for us. And so, I mean, you need to be careful. You need to be careful. I get it. We all have feelings about certain things, but you need to be careful about how and where you express them.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, expressing that you're a racist is harmful and dangerous. You should be counseled for that, especially depending upon the position you hold wherever you work. If you're in a position where you're serving these type of people, you automatically telling people that you have disdain, dislike, and a bias toward that group. And especially when you talk about your husband is working on a school board. Come on, man. Yeah, you need to be fired. You can't be working or associated in those type of environments and think that you can get away with racism. If you just doing YouTube, then hey, fine. Have the racism all you want. Let YouTube get rid of you. But if you're working and you have to serve people, nah, you got to get counseled on that one. So Larry, move us on to your number, which still deals with racism, bigotry, and more BS. Larry picked number 6, ladies and gentlemen. And at number 6,
what do we have?
This is something that has come back up on the new racist ass website called Parlay, not Parlor. They said do not pronounce it Parlor because they have ethics, ladies and gentlemen. QAnon, the Proud Boys, the KKK, Donald Trump's new place he's going to be on social media when he gets kicked off Twitter is Parlay. Well, this picture came up on Parlay. All right. Now, a liberal put it up there and said, which knee bothers you the most? And Larry, what the hell do you think they were saying on Parlay?
Oh, I'm sure they were just having all kinds of feelings about it. I'm afraid to even ask because I'm sure it's so hideous and disgusting.
They literally was having complete orgasms and erections on saying that Colin Kaepernick taking a knee bothers them more than the police officer taking a knee. That's the kind of crap you're going to see on Parlay. Larry, please discuss.
I mean, it's sad. It's sad. And I'll tell you, one of the things that's sad about it is how completely unsurprising it is. I feel like for so long we were for Black folks, I think we were surprised, but not surprised. We weren't surprised that people felt like this. I think for a long while we were surprised that people were so willing to be so open with it because we felt like, okay, we've made some progress. And then you had all this straight up open and out bigotry and racism. And I think a lot of us just felt really surprised that people were so willing to be open with the people that we thought were just regular, everyday, normal people. When you go into your Facebook feed or something and you see people that you knew from work or from college or from high school or whatever, and you're thinking, oh, these people were cool. We used to hang out and chill, or grab a beer or whatever. And all of a sudden you realize, holy crap, this person's been harboring all these feelings that we're supposed to have been boys at some point or supposed to have been cool. And now I'm finding out that they're basically a racist. And, so it's, I think a lot of Black folks, I think we found ourselves a little bit surprised by this, even though we knew the feelings were out there. I think a lot of us were surprised to see it and the people in our lives, in our realm, in our circles. But now the terrible thing is that we're so unsurprised by it that it's just not shocking it's still equally as disappointing, but it's just not shocking. So
yeah. And I'm not going to stay on this one long. Donald Trump made it cool for people that would normally repress those thoughts and opinions. He made it okay. He gave them the license to say the stuff because they're modeling after his behavior. He wants them to do this. Now the issue when regular people do it, you're not as protected as Trump. And in less than 60 some odd days, he's not going to be protected from the long arm of the law either, we think. And I'm with Larry. It bothered me that I learned people that I thought I was cool with, they was only cool with me when the status quo was mighty whitey. When there wasn't no Black Lives Matters or a movement for equality as strong as it is now. As long as the status quo was, okay, you go sit in your little corner, just mind your business. Don't pipe your mouth up too much about you need these freedoms and equality. And we cool. We can shake hands. We can rub shoulders. We can go to the fair together and eat candy corn. Now that we're starting to speak
shut up and dribble.
Right. Basically, shut up and dribble is what they wanted. But now that there's actual legislation, there's actual finances behind the movement for equality, these people are coming out and they're fighting it tooth and nail. But, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say it, that's not the only one we got on this ticket that deals with this. So we're going to move on to DeAndre Lucas's number. Larry, he had number 5. And number 5.
All right, let's see what DeAndre's got for us.
All right, and while we go through DeAndre's number, Tim, I need you to pick a number 1, 2, or 4. Muchella, pick a number 1, 2, or 4. And Tressa, pick a number 1, 2, or 4. And we got another one on Kamala that we'll get to at the very end. But for now, we're going to go to number 5. Now, we all said our rest in pieces to Alex Trebek the other day. But ladies and gentlemen, there's a good brother out there that they want to take his place. And you all, if you're an 80s baby like me, you watch this show right here, and this man made this show famous, and then we'll discuss who they want to be the next Jeopardy host.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere, friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, yes, the good brother, good brother, Levar Burton. They've got a push for him to be the next Jeopardy host. And Larry, I must say, I learned to read because of this brother. And Larry, I must say, I watched Star Trek because of this good brother. And Larry, I must say, how the hell did that brother get that job back in 1982 when they really didn't care about giving blacks jobs dealing with kids? He got the job. How do you feel about him stepping in and taking the place of Alex Trebek?
Man, that's cool. I'll be honest with you. I would not have thought about him in that role, but I'm feeling it. I like it.
Yeah.
And I'm liking it. I hope he does. I hope he takes it over. I hope he does well with it. I mean, he's one of those people that I think is universally liked. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I'll be honest with you. If you're looking for a safe pick to fill that role, somebody who is liked, someone who's talented, and apparently someone who's reliable considering the lengths that he's been on various shows. You know, I just can't imagine you're going to go wrong with LeVar Burton. I mean, that's just absolutely incredible. I'm happy for him. I hope he gets it, and I hope he makes a ton of money, and I hope the show continues on for years to go. So,
ladies and gentlemen, how can you go wrong with this brother? Universally regarded as a man of integrity, a man of swagger. The only thing they question about him is he gay or not? But who the hell cares about that? The way he's conducted himself, the way he's carried himself. If, like I said, if you're an 80s baby like me, you watch Reading Rainbow. You was addicted to that show in a time when they really wanted to put a focus on kids learning how to read. Hell, I miss that right now. I might go back and show my child some of these old episodes when she's at the age of doing reading. And you got hooked on LeVar Burton. And if it wouldn't have been for Reading Rainbow, I wouldn't have won gold medals for reading. I wouldn't have followed him in Star Trek. And I wouldn't be able to give you a good body of evidence as to why he would be a good host for Jeopardy. But ladies and gentlemen,
if you're a 70s baby like me,
oh Lord.
If you're a 70s baby like me, when you went to your white school and the kids try to watch Roots and come at you and say your name's Toby, and you punch them in the face and say, my name's Kunta, and there you go, and then they're on the ground crying, bloodied up, and you're standing over top of and talking about, my name's Kunta, bitch. That's what's what.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we would be remiss if we didn't talk about how this man should have got an Oscar for playing Kunta Kinte in Alex Haley's Roots. Larry,
well, I guess it would have had to have been an Emmy technically, because I think it was a mini series on TV, so I guess it technically would have had to be an Emmy. But it was so good, he should have got an Oscar.
Larry, that man, he should be in somebody's Hall of Fame. That Roots should be talked about in every historical reference possible, and his performance as basically Toby, because he didn't want to say that name. It took them what, Larry, like 10 hours before that boy would say Toby. I mean, they whipped him red, and he finally broke down. That's how.
And then they had to chop his damn feet off.
Yeah, but by then he was the dad from Good Times. By then, he done crossed over to the daddy from Good Times. But that was grown up Toby then. But still, LeVar Burton, ladies and gentlemen. Just a classy historical icon in Hollywood. Give him that job at Jeopardy. He's not dead. I know somebody that don't need the job. Steve Harvey does not need another damn job, because that man got so many jobs right now. How is he going to fit this one in? That would be when he ties shoes up. He can't get no more jobs. No Steve Harvey, no Wayne Brady. Leave Wayne Brady on The Price is Right. Let somebody else get an opportunity.
He's good on there too.
Yeah.
He's good on there. I'm okay with that. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing a woman on that show. I wouldn't mind seeing someone like a comedian, someone maybe like Amy Schumer or Whitney Cummings or Whitney what's the other Whitney? What's Whitley's name? Whitley what's the one Whitley something or the other.
Nah.
I'm gonna look her up right quick.
Nah, I don't want to see no Amy Schumer. I'd rather see LeVar Burton.
No, I would too, but I'm just saying, if you were going to go for a woman, I wouldn't mind seeing a woman in that role. I'm okay with. I'm happy with LeVar Burton on there. I'm saying if they were to go with the woman, I wouldn't be offended by it.
Here's another name that would be great for that show: Neil deGrasse Tyson, my cousin, the astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson. That's the perfect show for him. That's a perfect show for him. It's education. He kind of has that savant-y, witty humor, that dry, witty, savant humor, but he's cool. He's a cool nerd. I could see him doing it too. Now, LeVar Burton is a better choice, but I could easily see Neil deGrasse Tyson doing it. And the brother drives a Tesla, and y'all know how I feel about that. Even though I'm upset with Elon Musk about to make me go somewhere else for my next electric car. He don't shut his mouth up. But, leave your comments if y'all like LeVar Burton. Larry, we're going to move on to the next one. Tressa C, pick number 4. And number 4 goes right back to our girl, Kamala Harris. And Larry, guess who Kamala Harris dated way back in the day? You never going to guess. I'm going to give you one guess.
I'm gonna say, well,
it was a brother. It was a brother that had a
I know
TV
she had an
show.
affair with Willie Brown.
No, man. Take a look at this. Kamala Harris was dating Montel Williams before the MS days.
What?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's Kamala right there with Montel Williams. And so,
Wow.
when they found out about this, of course they went to ask him what was it like dating her. This is what Montel said. And I briefly dated about 20 years ago when we were both single. So what? I have a great respect for Senator Harris. I have to wonder if the same stories about her dating history would have been written if she were a male candidate. So then, Larry, they go and ask Kamala, what does she think about dating Montel? So from her Twitter, she posted this. Oh my goodness. Larry, thoughts and opinions of Kamala Harris dating one of the legends of daytime TV, Montel Williams.
Well, I'll say with the when they're talking about look into that that vaporize. What was that thing they called it? The whatever that thing was, they would flash your memory.
Mm-hmm.
It either if she wrote that or her staff wrote that, at least it shows that she has a good sense of humor. Mm-hmm. So she has a good sense of humor and a fairly solid command of current cultural cultural iconography, I guess, with the whole Men in Black thing. So I'm cool with that. I thought it was funny.
Okay. Yeah. I'm with that. I think that they both handled it in good humor. Now, Montel's saying that if she was a man, they wouldn't be worried about her dating history. I don't completely agree with that because we was worried about Donald Trump dating history. We was really worried about Donald Trump extramarital affair history, but that was because Donald Trump brought that on himself. And a lot of people was worried about Bill Clinton's extramarital stuff, but again, Bill Clinton brought that on himself too, getting head in the office while eating a pizza. But before those two, did we hear any questions about any other president or vice president's dating history before that? I can't think of anybody else, Larry.
No, we did. We did. We heard about a brief rumor about George H. Bush having an affair while he was in the White House.
What?
And he shut that down really quickly. And
wow.
There was all that talk about Kennedy and Marilyn Monroe and whatever. There were talks about potential other affairs that he had. So I mean, it's been out there. It's just that I think in the past there was sort of this gentleman's agreement amongst reporters and politicians that sort of stuff was taboo and off limits, and you didn't talk about it so much. And it only really came out when it became so public and so obvious that it would have been malpractice on those reporters' part to not report it, to not talk about it. And I think in large part it still is that way. I don't think that most of these reporters go out there looking for this stuff, but if it's out there, it's out there. If it gets found, and I think part of it now too is because we're in so much more of a connected society than we were before. It's just so much easier for people to find information out. I mean, if you have a photo like that of Montel Jordan and Kamala Harris, I mean, somebody has that. It's going to be out there and it's going to get found. And I mean, there's just what are you gonna do about that?
She got a lot of stuff hanging out the front of that shirt back in them days, man. They gonna get her. they gonna get her.
I mean, here's the thing. After we've seen the first lady naked, there doesn't really leave much room for anybody to criticize someone about wearing an evening gown.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just be real. We've literally seen every part of the First Lady. So
you looked at every part, Larry. I didn't look at every part. I closed my eyes on half of it.
Yeah, my eyes were wide. My eyes were wide open. Or what's that express? My eyes were wide shut, or you know.
Boy, let's move on, ladies and gentlemen. We got Nita the Diva back. Are you mic checked and sound ready, Nita?
I'm ready.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Well, the next subject is all on you, Nita the Diva, and it is the new Housewives of Utah. And Larry, they got some skeezers on that show. Larry, one of these chicks married her great stepfather.
Her step grandfather.
Yeah, man. But before we let Nita get Larry, you can't make this stuff up. And Utah, is Mormonville. Utah is Mormonville, Larry. And Mormons didn't like black people till 1977. So it's a lot of stuff going on that show. But before we let Nita, step grandfather, and it's a sister, Larry. It's a sister that did it.
Yes.
It ain't no West Virginia.
No,
Larry,
it's not.
Larry,
and she's the pastor of a church.
Larry,
I refuse to believe.
Larry,
I am in complete and 100% denial.
No, Larry, this is not somebody that live in West Virginia and hang off cliffs by their front teeth. This is a sister. I do not
believe you.
Okay, well, here we go. We're going to take a look at the clip. Then we're going to let Nita, we're going to probe Nita about the show. Here we go.
Perfection is attainable. Hashtag blessed on that one. I am a purebred pioneer Mormon. Oh, here it goes. I'm Jewish. I'm from Chicago.
I'm actually Pentecostal. We are Jewish by heritage, Mormon by choice.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
It is a very big deal that I'm no longer Mormon.
I was raised Mormon, but I'm converting to Islam.
Assalamu alaikum, bitches. Woo! A good Mormon doesn't drink, doesn't have sex. Nice to meet you. I was bringing the decadence, and they were bringing the depression. How many swans died for this?
I love this jacket because it makes me happy, not because it's Dolce & Gabbana.
Patiently, quietly, faithfully, worship me.
There's a lot of dark under the crust of perfection.
Pray for me, Vinny.
There's a lot of misrepresentations of who's friends with who in this circle.
Don't wave your finger. He hates my guts. You think you're a homewrecker?
Lisa accused me of being a swinger.
I don't judge you. I don't care enough to judge you.
This is how we do it here.
Are there a couple of trans women in there?
See, look, I've tried to explain to Larry several times. These rich celebrity women, when they go get the plastic surgery work done, they go for this tranny look. They go for the Kim Kardashian half tranny look because, Larry, they wouldn't be doing this stuff if these dudes with money didn't like it, which ought to tell you a little more about the community, but they wouldn't be transforming their bodies, their booties, their face to look like trannies if these dudes didn't like it. Now, Nita the Diva, summarize episode 1. Tell us about these wild women, and it's some crazy stuff going on.
Lamont, before we move on, I just have to say, I think that term might be considered derogatory, so we have to be careful with it.
That's right. That's right. I'm sorry.
You absolutely right. Considered,
yeah.
I don't think you meant any malintent.
No,
I think it's just a matter of people understanding that I believe that term is a derogatory term. So
let me apologize to the transgender community. Y'all should know, if you follow this channel, when we did the P Valley, I'll let y'all know where I stand about that. I want y'all to be able to do whatever the hell you want to do with whom you want to do it, Uncle Cliff style. So forgive me, because I grew up in an era where that wasn't derogatory, or I was taught it wasn't derogatory. So that habit has taken some time to go away. So forgive me, my transgender brothers and sisters. Nita the Diva.
And I'm just gonna let you know that gay, straight, black, white, Asian, Mexican, doesn't matter what you are. I'm gonna talk about everybody. Everybody
can get that work, right?
Everybody can catch that smoke. That's it. Everybody can get it.
And see, I'm trying to tone down since my baby girl's here, but Larry keep right on poking the bear.
You gonna put that on me, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Because when we first started doing this, Nita, it used to be me getting in all the trouble. You know, it used to be me doing all the jokes, me doing all the cussing, and then somehow or another, the closer we got to my daughter being born, it just morphed into Larry being the one getting in all the trouble.
You had to take up the mantle.
Yeah, man. But my folks, Buzz, I got you, baby. I got you. And as soon as Nita gives her evaluation, we're gonna come right back to you. So, Nita, tell us about the first episode of The Real Housewives of Utah. Because these some crazy women.
You're right. Salt Lake City, Utah. These girls are good. The thing is about the Housewives franchise, I don't watch any of the white shows because I just can't get with the white women problems, white rich problems, and it irks my nerves. Yeah. I can't watch it. The only reason why I'm watching Salt Lake City is because they have the black girl Mary that got all the controversial stuff going on with her. So I'm interested to see where she's going. But these group of ladies, they are extravagant. They are rich. They ain't nothing like Potomac. They ain't nothing like Atlanta. These women got that bank.
Now let me say this, Nita, because I did watch some of it with Crystal. These women married into this money, Larry. At least 3 of these women, their whole plot in life was to find a rich man. Now, this is something we should tell African Americans. That this is something that they should tell their white kids, white daughters. This is what you do: you go to college, find you a rich man, get taken care of. One of these girls on this show, Larry, got in a relationship with a dude when the dude is like 56 years old. She was 17, and somehow or another she was pregnant by the time she was 18. Do you not think he wasn't hitting that when she was underage? Give me a break.
I think he was only 45.
Oh, he was. Oh, my bad. Okay, I added 11 years.
That doesn't even pass the regular old rule. That doesn't even pass the half your age plus 7 rule.
Right, but I just wanted to throw that in there, Nita. Finish your soliloquy.
Oh yeah, so no, that's right. Most of them, and even the girl who married into wealth, but it didn't work out. She still ended up making it big. Yeah, because she ended up opening up a salon, a spa, because that's all these white people, rich people want to do is get pretty. Do all the procedures and all that stuff. And yes, so she's made a whole empire of money as well outside of him. So I mean, it's interesting.
I'm not mad at the hustle.
Right. I'm not mad at all. Then they have this one housewife. She don't want to cook. She says she don't want. I would think you might want to hire a chef to get some healthy food, but she's like, nah, we eat at fast food restaurants all the time. I don't be doing all this. I don't do all that. So we got a little a mixed bag. We got this one lady. She's Hawaiian. She's the one with all the Botox in the mouth.
My Lord,
she is a mess.
You can't tell, Larry. If you told this woman she wasn't good looking, you had to cut the bitch. You can't, Larry. I'm telling you.
What's a Hawaiian chick doing in the mountains?
Money. Money.
That's where it's at.
Money. Okay. You go to Salt Lake City, and because of the way the setup is, you can, literally, once you get to a certain income level, you're a royalty in that area. Because when you look at it, it reminds you of the Las Vegas area. It looks like you're in a valley surrounded by beautiful mountains. And the it people in Salt Lake City get treated like royalty. You don't pay for nothing. That's why you're rich. They let you have balls, battalions, and everything in Salt Lake City for free because you're in the in crowd. So if you guys want to see an exercise in either how to get you a rich man, what you'll look like with plastic surgery, or the things you have to sacrifice to get that rich white guy, definitely watch this one. Or if you ever thought about getting into the Mormon church and getting you a rich white guy, because it seems like, damn, it's a whole lot of rich white dudes in that Mormon church, Nita. What you think?
I agree.
Yeah.
All right,
I might have to check it out.
Yeah,
I might check it out. What day does it come on?
Shoot.
Didn't it come on last night? No. It came on earlier this week.
Like Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. Tuesday.
I might check my DVR.
Yeah.
Check out one episode, Larry. Check out
the first one. Make sure you check out the first one, because it kind of gives you the whole lay of the land and lets you know how the ladies are.
Man.
They give like their backstory, so you need to know kind of a little bit of that. So yeah, because it was entertaining enough. What you think, Lamont?
Oh, it was just looking at them chicks is entertaining. I mean, I mean, you trying to figure out if any of them trying to audition to be the new Joker in DC's Batman. That's how entertaining it is. I mean,
that's the one that looks like a she looks like a wrestler. The one with the hard jawline that you roll.
Yeah.
She's a little bigger, like you don't see
broad shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. She got a V taper, man. Her V taper bigger than mine, and I lift heavy. Then you had this other chick, Larry, who has this pie face, and I don't know. I like she's a case of, Larry, when you see a woman like this, you think the first thing you think to yourself is, okay, your looks ain't get it, so you must be able to slob a knob real good. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Now you're getting yourself back in trouble, man.
I'm just saying, man.
Back in trouble.
That's why we moving on. We moving on. We gonna move on, and I'll let you be the judge, Larry. I'll let you be the judge. But I'm just saying, man. All right, so.
See, I'm looking out for you. Looking out for you.
Yeah. My folk, Muchella, who likes to hang with the fellas. She picked number 2. And this one is the Try Not to Laugh Challenge, the church edition. I haven't seen it. So y'all better not laugh at some of this stuff, because God don't like you laughing at people in that church. Here we go. Damn, just damn.
That's right.
Oh my God.
That's all right. The enemy wanted to win.
It looks like he's doing the Tootsie Roll. Wow. Brother. Oh hell. Here we go. On a treadmill?
Those with congestive heart failure. Hallelujah. And I'm not a little girl now, but I was even bigger girl then.
Sure did.
I prayed, I said, Lord, help me because I like to eat. Hallelujah. Amen. Food ain't done nothing to me. Amen. I like to eat. Amen. But I said, God, with you, I can do it.
Uh-oh. Don't do it. Please, no.
When I think of this goodness,
oh my God, I need to rewind,
We need some Epsom salt and ball.
Oh my God.
Oh man, he tried to play it off and barrel roll out of it. He was like that cop at that pool party. He went down and barrel rolled.
You drop down and get your eagle on, girl.
What was up with the white people in that church running laps though?
Larry,
running laps.
They thought they was in a Southern Baptist church. Homeboy was on the podium doing the chicken wing to get them people to start running around the church like good. And that Larry, that chick was running. Her hair was flowing and shit. Did you see that? Her hair was flowing. She was spinning, man. And what about your boy, the pastor, in those smooth gator boots with the high water pants, tap dancing? Boy.
You know what's funny is that if you look at the dude that was right behind him that was sitting over there with his blue, his blue raspberry shoes on, he's sitting up there with his water bottle, just flitting with his water bottle, looking at the dude like, this dude's crazy.
Neither the diva. Which one was the funniest to you? Good God Almighty.
When he fell. Did y'all see me? I screamed.
I saw you. I started to unmute you so everybody could hear you scream, but I didn't. Oh my God. Larry, which one was your funniest one? Please.
I'll tell you the one I felt bad for was that first one when dude fell off the stage and no one even helped him up. The lady that was on stage, she just sort of went to the front, looked down at him like, ooh, and then no one helped him up.
Larry, that was a woman that fell off the stage, man.
Oh, I was like, they didn't help her. I was like, that's just wrong. They just left that poor person just down there and she didn't find her way back up.
But you saw what she said. She said, the enemy threw me down there and the Lord brought me up.
There you go.
God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, leave us the comments which one was funny to you. We're going to move on to our final topic, and y'all know it's power. But before we get there, let me shout out my boy, Buzz. Buzz came through and left us a nice tip, and he wanted me to remind you guys, don't you forget about that GA race. The website to go to is right there, gasenate.com. Go donate. I've donated. If we want to get a semblance of balance back in this country, a semblance to somewhat, you put the we've got to do some surgery on a wound that a Band-Aid can't fix. And if we want to get that balance back, it is absolutely crucial that we win this race in Georgia. Absolutely crucial. Go down to that website right there, gasenate.com. Donate $5, donate $3, whatever you can. Help Stacey Abrams because I want to see her get a cabinet seat. I want to see her help this country. She fixed Georgia where the gerrymandering is so bad they want to change the name to Lewis Mandarin. It ain't just gerrymandering. That's how bad it was down there, and she fixed it. And I think she could do some good things for the country. And don't let Mitch McConnell be in position to block her. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Power dropped a trailer this week. And did y'all think I was going to go without getting that trailer? No. No. Larry, and this trailer does have a reveal for my girl, and I am not happy about it. They got my girl, Professor Megram, in here. And Larry, when I tell you, I am not happy. the way they trying to paint this woman who is an educator. I'm not happy. I'm going to play it, let you look at it, but I'm on a razor's edge, Larry. Don't you say nothing. Here we go. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's take this bit by bit. Now, I'll probably do a full breakdown trailer later, but because of time constraints, we're going to break this down piece by piece. Nita and Larry, did y'all catch this? Look who they done brought back into the fold.
Yeah, I saw that with her little fine self.
Oh,
Right.
Goodness. Oh, goodness.
Pretty as hell.
Yeah, she all right. She all right.
She's in college. Yeah, that's cool to look.
Yeah, she all right. She all right. She ain't no professor, but she all right. She all right. So
yeah, she's a blazer.
What
a straight
role,
blazer.
What role do y'all think she's going to serve in the rest of this season? I'll give it to you first, Nita.
Well, I was thinking about that. I was wondering, were we going to delve more into her side of the drug game, because she's still kind of connected with the school that they used to go to. I forget the name of it.
Choke.
Right. So I'm thinking, because they're both in the drug game, and I'm thinking that's how it's going to play. I don't think it's going to play romantically just yet, but I mean that's my choice for Reek. I want him to kind of be with her. I don't really mess with Lauren or Diana like that, but yeah, I think she's going to just be in the drug game some kind of way.
Larry, what you think about Effie? And I know you just want her because you would kick Ramona forehead to ammonia quick for some Effie.
Effie's a blazer. I like Effie, and she's legit. She's smart. She's good looking. She seems to know how to play the game from both sides of the fence. So I like her. I think she's good for Tariq. I think both of them together will wreak some havoc on the world, and I like it. I think she's probably going to come back in and end up being, I don't know if she's going to be his distro. She might end up working for him. He might need to move some weight and be able to get her to move it for him. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes, though. Because
new theory from me, y'all heard it here first. Well, you've been heard it here first, but you're going to hear more in the theory. I've been said that I feel like she has a connection to the Tejada daddy somehow, some way. And I think that it's going to get revealed somehow, some way. And that might be the way Tasha can put pressure on the Tejada daddy, who is putting pressure on Tasha through him threatening to hurt Tariq somehow, some way. So we'll see. Now, here's
I know
the next.
Diana needs to check her little feelings. She's up there getting all butthurt, talking about you have somebody in there. Talking about, I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you explanations.
Yes, the hell he does owe her an explanation. You doing business with my family. What y'all talking about?
That don't mean anything.
You doing business with my family. You took me to a party, got me drunk, and left me sitting on the step. You owe me something, Tariq.
No, he didn't get her drunk.
You let me
where Tariq got his drink spiked.
You let me take a gun out of your wallet. And if you let me take,
he let you. She robbed him, and he let her take a gun.
Yeah. You let me take that gun out my wallet. So here's another significant.
Who said that? That's Spilled It TTV said Diana needs to stop stalking Tariq. She sure does. And it's not like she's gonna be able to catch him. Hasn't Diana noticed how fast Tariq can run? If you don't want to be with her, he's just gonna run away. She's not gonna be able to catch him.
If you missed the Wednesday show, me and Larry want to get paid when Reebok comes out with the Reek box because of Tariq and all his running. You heard it here first.
Running. The Reek trainers.
Now here's the next thing that we're going to focus on. You see Meth McClain, and y'all remember him and Cooper Sacks struck a deal that they're going to take down Tariq. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there was another clip in here where you saw this right here, Cooper Sacks interrogating someone he's trying to get to flip. Now, ladies and gentlemen, do y'all know who I think they both staring at intently? Larry, I'll give you the first dibs. And who do you think they're talking to?
I think it's what's her name, homegirl, the black attorney that used to be a ADA.
Nope,
and
I don't think that's who it is. Nita, who do you think it is?
I don't know. I didn't.
I think Cooper Sacks when he was in that room interrogating somebody, ladies and gentlemen, I think that was Tommy. That's the only, other than Tamika, which Larry, that's a great guess. It could definitely be Tamika. But
we're not going to see Tommy on the stand. There's no way in hell they're getting Tommy in the courtroom. Tommy might sit over there at the defendant's table. There's no way Tommy's going to be on the stand talking to anybody.
Well, in this particular picture right here, I think that Tamika is on the stand. But when Cooper Sacks was in another room that wasn't the courtroom, I think that was Tommy. I think that's Tommy. I think that's Tommy. And Tommy got dirt on Cooper Sacks, so Cooper Sacks ain't going to be able to push Tommy around. He can ask, but he's not going to be able to push Tommy around.
Yeah, I just don't feel it. Tommy don't play that. He's not a snitch.
Yeah, he's not a type that's gonna be going into the buildings talking to the feds.
They've got to find a way to bring Tommy back into the story, and it's gonna be one way or the other one like that. Now, here's another.
They're gonna make us, when they bring him back in, they're gonna bring him in such a way that we still like Tommy and we still think of Tommy in the same way because they want us to watch his show. Yeah. So they can't bring him in and make him a snitch because everybody would be like, oh, that's some weak ass stuff right there. And then we're not going to want to watch his show.
I think it would just depend on the manner in which he snitched. If he snitched on someone like Cooper Sacks, to throw Cooper Sacks under the bus to save Tasha and Reek, y'all would still be fine with Tommy. Y'all
but he don't have no motive to do that, though. He don't fuck with it. Neither one of them.
That's true. He don't. Here's another significant picture. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hellraiser, I guess the Tommy type of personality on this show has been Kane. But look at this. Who in the hell is tough enough to beat up on Kane?
Uh-oh.
Somebody, look at that little arm right there. Is that Professor Jabari throwing Kane up against the wall? Is that old copyright Jabari? Let me show you his copyright ass face. Is that old copyright Jabari throwing Kane up against the wall? Larry, who is it beating up on Kane?
It could be Jabari, or it could be that we just don't realize that Effie has some MMA skills.
Man, Nita.
I'm just saying. Nita, we don't know. She might know some jujitsu or some taekwondo or something. You know, she might be up there just putting hands on people.
Okay, Nita, who do you think that is beating up on Kane? I'm not.
I don't really know, but I do know that they showed the picture of the guys with the diamond mask or something. So there are other players that's coming into this. So I'm thinking it might be something that's along that line, but
yeah, it could be that other clique, the other one that he went in there and they shot up.
GTG, baby.
Yeah, it could be that clip.
And the only way they got him like that is sneaking him. Because I don't think that nobody got it like coming at him like face to face. It's like maybe it just happened out of happenstance. Somebody ran up on him and something like that. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I was gonna say it ain't no way copyright Jabari is fighting Kane. I think it's GTG. Because remember, they beat up on GTG the last time we saw gang GTG, and GTG wants some heat. So that's probably them in those red masks. That's probably them beating up on Kane and Light. Neither the Diva said. You ain't just going to run up on him any kind of ways and get him up against the wall. You snuck him from the back of his head. Pop, pop, bam. Now, this is what Larry wants.
You know what, Lamont? The thing that never made sense to me about that whole GTG thing is that they went there and beat that dude down. And they basically didn't do anything. They took it because that was their connect. They didn't want to lose their connect. But then Mary's character went and said she was cutting them off anyway. Mm-hmm. So I mean, if they're cut off, why would they not? I mean, maybe they didn't know in that moment that they weren't cut off, but why wouldn't they go and try and get revenge? I mean, for one, they know where she lives at. If they beat them down like that and then cut them off, why wouldn't they just go to their house and just straight firebomb it? Just burn that whole piece up and wait for them to come outside. Just light them up. I mean, just have a couple of trucks outside with their guns, firebomb their house, and when they come running out like rats, just start lighting them up.
Well, Larry, you don't want to be that obvious. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be that. You want your revenge, but you don't want to be that obvious. You want to be poetic when you take your vengeance, and you want to do it in the middle of the night. and you want to do it in a way where people can't eyewitness who did it.
Okay.
So now this is what Larry been waiting for. And I almost didn't even do this. I almost didn't even capture this one because I didn't want to hear nobody's mouth. Now I'm gonna go ahead and warn y'all black folks and some of y'all Anglos that follow this channel, Anglo-Saxons people, I love y'all too. And my Trinidad folks and my folks in Europe. I'm about to go ahead and give y'all the warning right now. I do not, and when I say do not, I do not want to see nobody putting no locks, no keys, no basketballs, no nets, no Air Jordans, anything that highlights the wedding of Professor Megram's underwear. I don't want to see it when I put this up here because I know what y'all going to say. And I'm going to give it to you, Nita, the diva, because I don't really want to hear what Larry got to say, but take a look at this. Man, what the hell is that? Dude up there looking like Eddie Winslow. What is you doing, Professor? What is you doing, Professor Meagle? What? Come on, man.
He's up there smashing Bill Bellamy's son.
Oh, my God. Oh, so that's why he looked like Eddie Winslow. Man. Oh, my Lord. Have mercy. Nita the diva, I just got to go ahead and ask, is he going to get this chick pregnant?
Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord. Nita the diva putting, see, Nita, you're muted. Larry, I'm going to go to you. This chick out here putting keys all in the comments. Nope.
I was looking for the lock. I couldn't find it.
God, but go ahead, Nita. Go ahead. What you think? Is he gonna get her pregnant?
I swear, I hope not. I hope not. However, I just noticed that he curved her real nasty. Like I was like, oof. This was not a good look. I was like, oh man, it's like look how he walking away from her.
Exactly.
Like she done lost all her glow, her sex appeal, all that stuff. Like he's over it. She probably, I mean, she heard the lock and key. She probably came back just for some more.
Did you see those windows? There wasn't a lock on them. There wasn't a single lock on those windows, wide open.
What? Go ahead, Larry. Your turn. Since everybody want to get a turn on the door and mess with the locks and keys, your turn, Larry. Go ahead. What you
all
think?
I have to say is, it looks like they're probably quarantined together. That's just all that's happening. I'm trying to throw you a bone. It looks like they're just quarantined together. Maybe he was over there for some tutoring and then the pandemic hit and then they were locked down. He couldn't leave. And since, he's just, that's all that happened. That's why they look so comfortable together, because they've been locked down together for a couple of months during the quarantine. That's all it is.
Why? No, Larry, if that was all it is, why is his pants almost at the line of his crotch?
See, I was trying to cut you some slack for your girl, but now you're gonna make me have to go in on her.
Well, before you
I'm just saying, you know what it is. You know what it is. Look, he's done. Like Nina Diva said, he's done. He's like, yeah, I've had fun. Look at that. She can't even do her hair anymore. She's just so broke down.
Oh my Lord.
She's looking at him all thirsty, and he's like, whatever, I'm out.
He like, chick, go make me a sandwich. Go make me a sandwich, man. Lord have mercy. Golly. But you know what?
Though, I like those big windows. It sort of looks like a big, sort of like a big warehouse loft studio space or something with those windows. I like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, while y'all making fun of her, I bet y'all won't be making fun of him, because look at this right here. And I'm telling you what this means. Larry, this right here is showing you he's about to get his ass injured. I'm telling you,
maybe
when they show pictures like this, he's going to tweak his ACL. Something bad is going to happen to this brother on the court. And it's going to all be because he took advantage of a professor. He took advantage of a woman. I think
it's the other way around.
Oh, no. When you have the problem and somebody accosts you, that means someone took advantage of you,
Oh, goodness gracious.
And because of that, karma is going to come back on TV and kick him in the butt. He's going to slam dunk that ball, come down and break his ankle in 2 places, break his knee in 3 places. Goodbye, NBA. And that's going to be end of that lock and key relationship for them. Click, it's unlocked.
Maybe maybe what'll happen is Zeke is gonna get injured, and then and then his cousin's gonna turn around and get an art scholarship and end up going to school there.
Who, Drew?
Drew's gonna get an art scholarship and go to school there,
Well,
and then he's
fine.
gonna marry he's gonna marry that basketball player, so they still get the money coming in.
Hey, I'm fine with that. You know, as long as we don't have anyone taking advantage of the professor. She needs help.
Oh, that's done. That's done. Zeke didn't knock her up. He's gonna be able to stay in school because once his scholarship's gone because he can't play, they're gonna want to get rid of him. But she's gonna go to bat for him because she's gonna be knocked up by him. So she's gonna be like, yeah, I think he should stay because she's gonna need her baby daddy around.
And this is the last one. Then we'll get out of here. How is Tariq gonna use Professor Copyright? That's my new nickname for him, Professor Copyright. Nita, I give it to you first.
Dude was tripping. I don't know what the hell he was thinking, man. Tariq has got, maybe he just doesn't understand. Yeah, obviously he doesn't know who Tariq is, but Tariq has got this dude, as they say, by the short and curlies. Because I hate to see the damage that Tariq is going to wreak on that dude's life. He's going to wreak havoc.
Yeah, in his wreak box. So Nita, how do you think Tariq is going to use him when he finds out that he stole this paper?
Yeah, I always thought that the reason why they were so focused on Professor Megram and the El DeBarge dude is because he was going to blackmail them, and he was going to work his way because he's just trying to get his degree, and so he's just gonna work that. He's gonna blackmail him. I don't think he's gonna snitch on him, but just the fact, I know he's gonna use it.
Mm-hmm.
Tariq is gonna use it for sure. So I'm just thinking somebody gonna get caught. I don't know. I wonder. So he may find out that the dude El DeBarge is sleeping with all the students, and then he kind of like put a little something on him, give him something. But then he may also on the back end find out later on once he read the book, because you saw Lauren they had the book in the house.
That's right.
So he may come across and read it, and then that's number 2. He got 2 strikes on him. So he might get that fast track degree real fast.
Yeah, he's gonna get that degree quicker than you get an associate's degree in community college. He's about to get that shit fast. Now, I think Professor Megram is gonna pick up and realize that Jabari stole this from Tariq, and then she's gonna go right to bat for Tariq, and then they both gonna have Jabari by the balls, as Larry was trying to say. And Reek is just gonna use Jabari to advance his degree, and I wouldn't even be surprised if he used him to start holding drug money or something to that effect. He's going to use him because you got to think about this. If it comes out that this book is not only is it successful and it sells a lot, but then on the back end, it comes out that he plagiarized from a student, this man's career is over. He's going to be flipping burgers somewhere. He will never be able to be a professor. No publishing person is going to take him seriously no more. His career is over. His career is over. It's done.
Right.
So, and with Tariq knowing that he's going to have that much power, I wouldn't be surprised if Tariq make him wash his money. Tariq going to make him get his hands dirty somehow, some way. So
I don't know about the washing the drugs. I mean, the washing the money, but definitely education wise, I think he's going to push him in that direction.
I think he's definitely.
You gotta trust everybody out there.
No, you can't. But when you've got enough dirt, this is how people in the drug game and in the mischievous game do it. I get dirt on you, you get dirt on me. Whoever has the most significant dirt on the other one has the leverage. And Tariq gonna have some significant leverage on that man.
Because that's what Ghost did to Proctor. That's how he got Proctor under his belt or whatever.
Yep.
But I just want to know when Tariq is joining the track team. Is it this season or next season?
When they give him a contract for the Reek Bach, and then they pay me and Larry for discovering that name and putting it together, and then he can get his deal. Yeah. That's when that's gonna happen.
Yeah. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I saw a comment, y'all, from Spill the Tea saying that Kane is gonna be jealous of Tariq. So do you think in that situation that might have been Tariq putting hands on Kane?
Hell no.
I don't think so, but you never do know.
No, Tariq's not a fighter. Tariq will kill you, but he ain't gonna fight you. No.
I mean, he's not gonna do that to Monet's son.
No.
Maybe it's Braden. Maybe it's Braden. Maybe Braden's got those skills we don't know about.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let him know that he can't be messing around with him like that. Like, kind of like, put your dick on the table a little bit, something like that.
Yeah. So I can chop it off. Put it on up there. Put your meat out there so I can chop that bitch off.
Oh Lord!
Just like that. Woo! Chop it off.
Hold on. Let me reel you in.
Okay.
Let me reel you in.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap for us tonight. We're here tripping too much. Be sure to subscribe to Nita the Diva's channel. Be sure to subscribe to Larry's channel. And as my man Buzz said earlier tonight, go to that website, gasenate.com. Make a contribution so that we can flip that Senate blue so that people that have been hurting for so long can get some funds flowing again. Essential workers can get some funds flowing again. Businesses that have to close because they're spiking in their communities, blue and red, ladies and gentlemen, can get some funding that we're not getting right now. So be sure to go to that, make a donation. And in the outro, Nita, what would you like to say to the people as we get out of here?
Y'all make sure you follow me on Twitter, Nita Bougie, BOOGEE, Nita Bougie, and because I'm always active over there. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. I know that a lot of you guys did. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the chat.
And Larry, it's on you now. Larry, let me say this, because some people have hit me up saying they want us to get back to doing the stocks the way we was doing it. I quit doing them because when I would make an individual video, nobody would watch it. The only thing people watch on my channel is when I'm up here cussing and acting a fool. When I give people the conscious advice that has made me money in real estate and stocks, nobody wants to look at that because that's not really a video you need to be funny on. But what I'm thinking about doing is I did show Larry how to do options today as best I could. And a few of y'all are thinking about why don't we start doing a weekly chat up session where we can book conference call and we can talk about a strategy for that week to buy some options, invest in certain stocks. What is the market saying would be a good stock that you might can swing? So that's something I might entertain in the coming weeks. But Larry, the rest is on you, and we out of here after Larry speaks.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be cool. I mean, I did some options. I did an option with Lamont today. So, I have a TD account, and when I opened a Robinhood account strictly for the options thing because it really is a lot easier to do options with Robinhood when at least for me, when I look at like the Ameritrade app or the Ameritrade website, it's not as simple as it is with Robinhood. It just takes some of that anxiety out of it, when you're doing something, it's just visually easier to work with. So
it definitely is.
So I would say, I mean, if you guys are interested in something like that, maybe we can all get together and do something like that online. It'd be fun. We can all, throw different, different stocks back and forth. If you guys have done some research you want to share, and we can share whatever research we do, and we can all just talk about what's what, and maybe we find some gems out there. We can all profit from it. So, other than that, I will say, please, people, as I always do, I'm going to be a broken record and nag. Please mask up. Wear your mask. COVID is spiking to new record heights every single day. And this is not a joke. This is not some conspiracy. We're talking about record numbers of infections, record numbers of deaths, record numbers of hospitalizations. It's all going up. The entire country. There's not a single state in this country that it's in decline. Everybody is going up or holding steady. So please wear a mask, and stay home. I mean, let's not wear a mask. Continue to socially distance. I mean, I know it sucks. It's been a long time. Sometimes you just want to get out. I've been guilty of just needing to get out and have gone out. And I try and protect myself and those around me when I'm out. do the same. If you need to go to the grocery store or you need to go to buy something or you just need to get out and get some exercise, do that. But don't go out and just socialize. Don't go to somebody's Airbnb party. Don't go to a club. Don't go get a lap dance and infect everybody. Just spend that lap dance money on another month of Disney Plus or Netflix and stay at home and enjoy your TVs and movies and relax.
Well,
because I don't want anybody out there dying.
Now,
I don't want you guys out there getting sick and dying.
I did hear this. I have no experience with this. And I did hear this. Someone told me this. But because of the COVID pandemic, Pornhub is giving you free 4K access right now as we speak. And on that note, because someone told me that, on that note, we're going to get you out of here.
Like, cool, I'm out.
Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, get yourself a life game. Hit us up. Hit me on Instagram if you want to join me and Larry when we game plan our stock plan for next week. We get you on the conference call. I'll teach you guys how to do options. I want to see you guys succeed because I am my brothers and sisters keeper. Until that next Sex is Hell video, we'll see you.